Last time on Monster Prom.
Yo, that human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind, a party scientist. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
Damn, you're so poor your best piece of clothing is actually a McDonald's bag as you sometimes use.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by lightning of inspiration? You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world.
All right, where's my love?
Out.
All right,
Yeah, she is.
you take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that. Yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
It's nothing personal, Lion. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Oh my.
Lion and Liam are pretty similar.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Love to find somebody with that fetish. Oh, it's me. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh, I was lost in a fantasy. Sorry, guys.
That's okay, I understand.
Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly drops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being online money transferring platform, is almost boring.
Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much cocaine as I am right now, but I see what you mean.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke, catering to our every whim.
I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it.
I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money.
And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Only valuable in the demon realm.
Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. You can easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money and have oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Lovely, lovely. Or tell him to marry a llama.
Multi-level marketing.
Llama.
It's a pyramid scheme. We're going for the llama. I'm doing so well with my girl. I gotta go for the llama.
My girl.
Oh my god, yes! That is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah.
Is this the bar mitzvah we just ruined?
Oh
like,
my God.
not...
But other than that, it was exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm gonna go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later.
I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Lion, you will never believe this. It turns out that the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a comitophobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend. But he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taken this as a sure sign that it's a time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're heading to the city hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically, a llama. Aw, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together. Let's bone.
That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard, or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. Sure.
You barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking.
Gotta help us, we're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk.
You see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they need to also breathe in.
Oh, whoa. That works way better. I have no idea how we forgot about that.
I have an idea. Yeah, you don't either.
Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything.
Really?
Get him a date for prom.
Any calculus.
Teach me calculus. Give me an extreme makeover.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, like they
I'm
know
not gonna
calculus.
lie.
They probably know more
not very
calculus than I
smart.
do.
-7.
Maybe they will have a remarkable understanding, and they'll give me some smarts. You know what? Fuck it. Give me an extreme makeover.
Extreme makeover? Like an extreme makeover? Are you sure?
It's gonna be radical, dude.
You nod because apparently this is what you want from a pack of idiot dogmen.
Alright, boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our pretend extreme spa treatments.
Suddenly, you're surrounded by wolves, covering your face with their wide, moist tongues.
Ooh.
Ugh.
You can feel your pores really open up beneath the relentless torrent of dog saliva and unconditional love. When the wolf pack finally gets bored of licking you, you're positively glowing. You gain +4 charm.
Cool.
Okay. I got
Alright.
licked into charmingness.
Time to charm the wrong person again. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott. And find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
I love the questionable Scott. Secret sauce? Secret sauce. What dreaded mysteries do you conceal?
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool! Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Awesome, mine was loud.
It's no use. I'll never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Knight?
No.
Spelling greetings,
Don't let me
people.
fail again. All
And
right.
they're spelling it out for you, man.
really handing us one to you.
Miranda Scott. Miranda Scott. Boom.
Blood? Of the air people? I didn't know the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I
Oh
don't
my.
normally eat food myself. I have thirst for that, but I may have to make an exception.
Oh, more blood. But I eat blood all the time. Like, pretty much every full moon.
Scott's a little disappointed, but I don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda.
I just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. And a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the Slayer!
Gasp.
Love her.
Oh, fuck, do I have to voice
I
the
love the
Slayer
Slayer.
too?
She's a girl.
Lunch
I don't voice
over,
every girl!
dirt bags.
I do
Time to
Polly.
go.
What are you saying?
Oh, yeah, touche. Sorry.
I don't have a good girl voice.
Neither do
So
I.
Oh, god damn it.
Puppy, as the obligatory girl of the group, you have been elected.
Go ahead, Token.
This always happens when we sit together.
Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick.
Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your
Oh, burn.
The
Just
game has already done that
his,
for you.
though, right?
Both your faces!
Fuck!
The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. I know
Me!
who I'm saving! You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the tables for
Saving
justice.
me would be so passe anyways.
Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip I've ever performed. No! My footing!
No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food.
Don't sound so distressed.
Yes! Fucking up school property!
I love him. Slayer ends up pinned under the table, along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien.
I've never felt so alive!
Offensive.
Whatever. Let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good!
You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. I'm tempted to just keep pushing the boldness.
There is an achieve for going to the same place every time, and also for hitting 20 with stats.
Yeah, I've done hitting the same place for both the bathroom, the auditorium, and I think the library. Yeah, let's increase my creativity just a little bit, I guess. God, I'm cute.
Hey,
That
it's
day,
me!
while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible! But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous! Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Cool. It's later when you're minding your own business, and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. And you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Damn, he's hot! I mean...
Yo, so, here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoors? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdoor. Tops.
He likes you.
In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad.
Woo!
I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself.
I got this drug called
create
nipples.
a-
You're gonna love it.
To create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever! And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you could come up with something rad for us.
Oh, pressure's on, puppy.
Oh my god, oh my
This
god,
is like
oh my
the
god,
bi-
oh my god,
this is
oh my
the
god.
big one, yeah.
It's your chance once and for all to convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. No pressure. Time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is
Otter!
an
Too
on-fire
good, man.
pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. Or a sea cucumber.
Oh,
Yeah, I think this is an easy choice.
I think so too, but it could be a.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Let's see how it works out for it.
Let's see how it works out. Oh my fuck, Cotton. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. And I made a good choice with you.
Someone's got a prom date. Yeah.
Maybe the pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are pentagrams. Geometry. And the fire can be sentient. And the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle. And the guns end up on TV because they won't eat their vegetables, and maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts.
What is happening?
I don't know, but I love it.
These will be the raddest tattoos ever! Let's go get them right now and have them on both our bodies together forever, baby.
What? You're about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing ever to have happen. And now you'll be tied together for eternity. You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as +2 boldness and 1 charm.
Yeah, baby.
That was a really good night for puppy.
Woo! I'm getting laid!
A good night. Huh?
Oh gosh.
Can't be more creative. Why?
By the way, how does Enigma keep getting dumber?
Don't say that, buddy.
It's like, I'm just trying to figure out how his stats keep going down.
All right,
It's because you're
another.
stealing his girl.
Ah.
Art
Oh.
imitates life.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
buddy, don't say that.
no.
You're only half that negative stats.
You're -3.5 at worst. No, buddy, no.
Actually, it says you're out. Oh, I thought it said you're at negative money as well, but no.
I don't think that's
That day
possible.
during recess, another party. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard that you steal fun from Juan. Poor
Takes,
Juan.
takes one to know one.
You notice Lady Miranda hunched over her phone, chewing on her lower lip. She seems nervous about something. You sidle over and ask what's up.
Oh, my royal advisor. Thank Poseidon you are here. I am lost. My Tinder adventures have yielded a suitor, but he behaves like no suitor I've ever had before. He has not quite given me his full name and family titles. He has not sent me an elephant laden with gold and jewels. He has sent me only a single word. Hey. Hey? Hey? What does it mean? There's no punctuation, no capitalization, only 3 curious letters. H-A-Y. How could I possibly respond when I do not even know if his father is rich? Please, my loyal advisor, what should I write in response to this most cryptic of... Besides...
New phone, who dis?
Nudes. Let's face it, Miranda. You're not used to the very complex customs of Tinder. Maybe you should try mimicking the natives. You should go, hey, Miri. That's a terrible nickname. Scratch that. Miranda. Whatever he meant by that. This is your opportunity to stay the higher ground as a social elite that you are. See his bet and raise it with a more refined, hey, with capital H and a period.
Ooh.
That feels like a smart answer, and that is not me. Boom, bold. All right,
Not so
whatever. All right.
Of course, I shall fight fire with fire. He says hey, so I'll also say hey. Oh, he's typing. He says,
Sup. Oh.
do you want to fuck?
Clip
Do
it.
I want two of what?
Aw.
Is it possible that he has misunderstood the purpose of this app and is attempting to use it to sell goods?
Something like more like services.
Perhaps I should clarify my intentions.
All right. New message.
I am not looking to buy anything, sir. I am on a virtuous quest in search of true love. Oh dear, he seems to have called me a
This.
and then blocked me. Alas, I'm afraid even your dating expertise cannot aid me on this adventure.
Yeah, you're probably out of your depth on this one, buddy. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Aw.
All right, my turn.
You're still better than me, buddy. Always remember that in your heart.
Am I? Am I?
He's not doing that great.
I could use a little more charm, I guess. Creativity was stolen from me. I'm fun as heck. I never even realized. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experiments.
All right, our research is progressing well so far, but we've got a very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're all gonna crash a funeral. If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun.
Oh, my lord.
Do it, Lion.
Oh, God.
So, brainstorming time, how can we put the fun back in funeral?
Possess the body of the deceased, bring him back for one last party. Bouncy castle. Okay. Oh boy. I think my stats might be high enough here. I can do pretty much whatever I want. I'm gonna go with this. Yes.
She's a ghost. I don't think she'd enjoy the bouncy castle.
Everyone
likes bouncy castles, puppy. Come on. Quit trying to
She's a
sabotage.
ghost.
Quit trying to sabotage my love.
Woo! That was awesome! I was totally inside that dude.
Get lucky bastard.
And then when they were like, does anyone else want to say a few words? I was all, ooh, me. They totally freaked out. And then I was like, let's turn this funeral into a wedding. And I got married to like 11 people who are all widows now because I left that dude in a heap on the dance floor. But whatever, weddings rule. Hey, Lion, you know what? I think we're getting really close to the true formula for a rad party. You're the best science partner I've ever had.
Yes.
Next, biology.
You guess she hasn't had lots of science partners. You doubt she even knows the real definition of science, but she's just too happy for you to correct her now.
Come on, the night's still young. Let's go turn an all-night laundromat into an epic rave.
Yes. Those washing machines don't know what hit them. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Hey, I got my creativity anyway. Hell yeah.
Bring the heat, Enigma. Maybe you should go to class.
Don't. You know what, buddy? Don't even bother. We can't help you here.
I mean, his stats are all decent, all things considered. It's the smarts that's unfortunately screwing him right now.
Bad. I would try to clear that deficit personally, but
I'm like,
I'm
Enigma's
not-
the smartest out of all of us here.
I'm not bringing the intelligence back from a 7. You know how many days we have left? 1. 2 will not make the difference. I spent all my money on the thing that made me stupid. Let's just go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Nipples. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness, thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. You're admiring yourself in the mirror when Principal Giant Spider strolls in. Moments later, Polly and Leah enter in a panic. Did you just see the principal come in here?
this is great.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Double down, baby.
It's
It's like when NPCs have to have a conversation with each other.
Oh, God. No, we're all done for. Unless, which stall did he go into? That one. That's where we hit all our mollies for the upcoming music festival. Okay, Liam, be cool. It's fine. As long as he doesn't check the toilet tank for some weird reason. From the stall, you hear the principal say, "And now to check the toilet tank, as I always do before using the toilet." Curses. "What's this?" says the principal. "A plastic baggie full of small white pills? Could this be drugs?"
Drugs are bad, okay?
Principal Giant Spider bursts from the stall, clutching the bag in his dreadful fangs. "Unacceptable," he chitters. Before you've even had time to make a plan, you hear yourself saying, "Those aren't drugs, they're..."
Nipples.
Tiny spider eggs. We're raising spiders from babies because we love them so much. Or an illusion created by the drugs you're on. He's a giant spider. He wouldn't think those are... Well, I mean, it might be playing to him, but I don't think he believes that they are. I'm going to go with an illusion created by the drugs. So bold! Yay, my boldness paid off. Principal Giant Spider stops mid-stride. But I don't remember taking any drugs. Is all of this a hallucination? "Who am I?" he says, and looks down at his 8 hairy legs. "Oh, shit! What the fuck is this?" he said. "I'm a giant spider?" "No, you're not, dude. You're just a garden gnome who's super high on some bad shit. You're one of our boon companion... Yes, you're our boon companion, Tipsy Tom, and you love gardening. Mind over matter, Tom. Mind over matter." But the principal will not be calmed. He skitters from the bathroom screaming. He may never know his true identity again, but you know what's even better? He totally dropped the drugs. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
Wow, well played, sir. Well played.
Monster Prom draws near.
All right,
I don't
who do
know
you?
what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, girl, get it good.
Hey,
All right,
girl.
Knight, what's up?
Well, I mean, boy, I probably have a better chance with Liam than with
I don't know,
Miranda.
You're making some positive
You were
strides
making
with
really good
Miranda.
strides with Miranda on the Twitter.
All right.
Twitterverse.
You know what?
All right, I'm excited. I think I got a good shot here. Polly is my girl. She's sexy as heck. Come on. Get at me. Holla at your boy.
I get the feeling Enigma's going stab.
Alright, Enigma.
No, come on.
I haven't done anything good with anybody.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
you haven't done a lot of interaction with anybody, and
It hasn't focused.
you.
It hasn't
Yeah.
focused anything on me, and most of my results have been bad. So I'm gonna try and cock block Lion.
Oh, that'll really hurt if this goes south for me.
And I've also never seen two go for the same target before.
Oh, there
so.
you go. All right, the
Target.
finisher.
I'm such
Me
a
first?
charmer.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
That's disgusting!
Oh, wow.
He's your brother!
Wow.
Oh.
Wincest,
Or
baby.
really hot. Yeah.
Actually, we royalty are very into incest, so let me correct that. I think of you as a highly unattractive.
Oh.
I'm gonna need that
I
quote
must
too.
decline.
Failing at Monster Prom has broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it. You never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to Monster Prom. It is as weird and sad as it sounds.
Your crowning achievement was getting rejected.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Wahaha, not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. I've heard this all before. And by that, I mean it's you. I've known that before. See ya. You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom, you photoshopped Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom mate.
Aw.
Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat. Not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your Photoshop skills, you still couldn't Photoshop the sadness of your face away.
no.
Sad.
All right, puppy's up.
Finally, pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Prom? I guess we can get so wasted that we end up burning stuff down, right?
Score!
You got it. Nice.
That sounds like a rad date to me. Let's burn stuff down together, baby. Till dawn.
I don't know if it's goes a win with nice scene.
Aw.
Puppy, come on.
Oh, puppy. Puppy.
Awesome.
Oh, burn it down. Oh, burn it down, puppy.
Can't wait to light this tux on fire.
Prom night was awesome.
Well, I'm
Feel the
wearing
burn,
it.
baby.
You and Damien reflected on all the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. Also, I look super cute.
You do.
Where's your tattoo?
Yeah.
Did you replace that part?
They're both tramp stamps.
It's on the back. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. Stayed silent a bit after that. Then he added,
You know what? I see no problem with that.
Aw. Aw.
best night ever.
That's like oddly cute. All right, come on, baby. Come on.
What? Prom? Of course. Prom night will be another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments in party science. We
Wait,
should
she
invite
asked
Enigma. So clever of you. That's why you're the best science partner.
Count it.
That's not what you meant. Oh,
I
wait,
got
sorry,
this. That's not what you meant, but sure, why not?
Take over, Enigma.
Sooner than expected, prom night is here. The two of you are finally ready to crack the ultimate party formula. You free some wild animals, you do lots of ecstasy, you awaken the dead, you even do the dance of joy. Everything is perfect. You feel floaty and full of energy. You see beautiful shiny lights and you feel connected to everyone. Obviously, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still. You feel like you've conquered the night and put a flag with your names on the peak of life itself. Then dawn comes. Who's Dawn? I'm dating Polly. By now, you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly coming up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace, watching the gentle tide of the morning, and you realize Polly has her hand over yours. She looks at you.
You know what, Lion? This might be the Molly talking, but I think I finally get it. All these parties have been wildly different, yet all of them have been the very best. I've put a lot of thought into it, and I can only think of one thing they all had in common. I think the formula to a perfect party must be sharing it with the right people.
I thought she was gonna say drugs.
Nipples.
That's what I thought she was gonna say. You don't answer. You just hold her hands as you spend the morning watching the sun slowly coming up over the sea together. I did it!
Lion win.
Yes! Oh,
It
yeah!
was just a canvas for you to set on fire.
Most likely to become president of party.
Well, Knight, at least we both got to go to prom in at least one way.
Oh, my
You went
gosh.
with Puppy, and I went with Lion.
Oh my gosh.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Molly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. In the end, the wolf pack understood that Scott could keep being a werewolf and still befriend the other monsters. Just kidding, they remain douchebags till the end, but who cares? Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Merkingdom. During these 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.